Good morning, students. I'm Ritu Devgan, and today I'm going to start with the grammar, and the topic is past continuous tense. In previous assignment, I had taught you about simple past and past indefinite, and today I'm going to continue it with the past continuous tense. But before starting the past continuous tense, I'm going to tell you and I'm going to give you the hints how to find out that we are supposed to use past continuous tense here, right? On screen you can see my first point. We use past continuous tense to express an action in progress at some moment before the time of speaking. Second point, it tells us about actions which were going on in the past. As I am teaching you past continuous, I am sitting here, I am giving you this lecture, this is my present. And yesterday when I was teaching you, I was taking your online class, I was describing you, I was explaining you about simple past and past indefinite. So that was my previous day's works. So that we were doing in past continuous tense in past day, right? Third, the time of action may or may not be indicated. Every time you will not get that word, some particular words. I had given you hint in the previous assignment. It is not there that in every sentence you will get that hint. So you have to read the sentence, you have to identify. The fourth point, used with always, continually, etc. for persistent habits in the past. For example, I just want to tell you one sentence here. I used to go to school daily when I was a small kid. Means when I was a small kid, when I was a small child, at that time I was having that habit. Now come to the next. To clear my concept, I am going to explain it with the help of the examples. I have written here 5 sentences. These are the simple sentences where I am using the continuous form, right? Just see. I was walking in the garden. They were watching a movie. I was getting ready to go to the concert. We were playing in the garden. She was singing a song. To explain, I have written was walking, were watching, was getting, were playing, was singing in different ink, right? Why I am using different? To clear it to you that I am using past continuous tense with the helpers was and were and with the first form of verb plus ing. Now come to the next. That was the simple sentence. Now I'm going to tell you type 2 examples and I'm calling it conditional sentences too. How to find out? Very often we use simple past and past continuous together to suggest that something happened when another action was in progress. For example, the phone rang when he was watching television. That is my first example. One incident, the phone rang, right? It means this thing happened. When he was watching television, it means that that action was in progress. Second, I was walking in the garden when I saw the puppy. Third, it was raining when I woke up. Now I'm explaining it to you with the explanations, with the sentences and their clearance. First sentence, I was walking in the garden when I saw the puppy. Just see, I have written this sentence in 2 different lights, right? How I am going to do this? I was walking in the garden and it means there was some action was going on when I saw the puppy, and in this part I am explaining something has happened, right? Now I am going to explain with one more example to you. It was raining when I woke up. Means was raining, it means an action was going on, and when I woke up it means something else had happened, right? Now next, I'm going to tell you the rules now. How to use was and were, right? and where we are supposed to use was and where we are supposed to use were. First, subject plus was plus verb plus verb's first form plus ing plus subject. That is the rule for the past continuous tense which we are supposed to follow. How to do it? For example, I have given you the hint here. I, he, she, it, singular, person, place, thing, right? We are using was with it and we are using verb's first form plus ing plus subject. I have written one example here. He was singing a song. So you can see in the example I am using was and it is according to the subject. Subject is one. So it means I will use was. Second example I have given. They were playing cricket in the playground. Beta just see were. That word were I am using helping verb as a subordinate to the action word playing, and I am using were with the subject because subject is plural they, so I am using were here. So you have to go through it very carefully. And now after this I am telling you the rules for negative sentences. Negative, it is indicating directly with the name given. Negative means not. When some statement is given in negative sense, we are denying, right? I haven't done this thing and I was not there. So all these means not is being added. The same rule is there. Subject plus was plus were, but I am adding not plus verb's first form plus ing plus subject. Example, he was not singing a song. But I have given the explanation where we are using was and where we are using were. Right, and I am also explaining where we are supposed to use not and where we are not supposed to use not. So in this, he was not singing a song. So I am using was according to the subject and I am using not because it is a negative sentence. They were not playing cricket in the playground. Here again I am explaining were is according to the subject and not is according to the negative sentence. Right, now I am coming to the next, that is rules for the interrogative sentences. But interrogative sentences, these are of two types. The first one, that is simple. We are starting with the helping verbs was, were plus subject plus verb's first form plus ing plus subject, and we are ending these sentences with the sign of interrogation. In your language it is sign of question mark, right? So I am giving the examples here, right? The first example is, was he singing a song? And I am ending it with the sign of question mark. Was I am using according to the subject. Subject is singular, so I am using was. Was he singing a song? Sign of interrogation, right? This is with the single subject. But I am giving one more example here. That is, were they playing cricket in the playground? Sign of interrogation. But I am using were here, and were I am using according to the subject. And what is my subject here? They, right? And it is a plural persons. It is indicating plural persons. So I think till here it is clear to you. Now beta interrogative sentences, it is of two types. This is one, we are starting with the helping verbs, but another one is there where we are adding one question word to it also, right? So how to do that? Simple. Interrogative sentences, you are starting with the helping verbs. We will continue with the same sense here. Just we will add one question word before that helping verb. How to do it? When were you eating a mango? Sign of interrogation. Beta just see, I have written the sentence with the starting word when. And when is the question word, right? So it is not there that you will get only when and why. You can get any question with WH. Who, what, where, when, why, whose, whom, which, right? Any question, even you can get how, right? That can also be added as a question word and we can complete this sentence. Second example, when were the milkmen milking the cow? Again I have added when as a question word here, but I'm using were also, and I'm using this were according to the subject, the milkman, and it is plural, so I'm using were here. Right? In third example, why was the blind boy crying? Sign of interrogation. So why is a question word, was is helping verb, and I am using this was according to the subject, and the subject is the blind boy. The blind boy. Right? I hope it is clear to you, but if still you feel any difficulty, you can pause video, you can go through the rules I have written there, and after this I am sending one assignment from the book. You are supposed to solve that. Thank you. Have a blissful day ahead.